She was still laughing when I heard it. That sharp, careless giggle that used to melt me, now slicing through me like glass. I invited my ex. Hope he'll come, she said, voice dripping mischief, because I spent the whole day shaving everywhere for him, LOL. Her friends howled. I froze in the hallway, holding a tray of champagne and strawberries, some idiot gesture of pre-wedding sweetness. That was the night before our bachelor and bachelorette parties, the night I stopped being her fiancé, the night I became something else entirely. We'd been together 5 years. She was my peace, my reason to believe in forever. I remember her eyes the first time she said she loved me, wide, sincere, trembling with trust. I built my life around that look. When I proposed, she cried. I thought it was joy. Now I wonder if it was guilt. The cracks began small. Late replies, sudden girls' nights, a new perfume that wasn't hers. But love makes fools generous. I didn't see betrayal. I saw stress, exhaustion, maybe cold feet. Until that night, until her laughter in the kitchen, where my heart quietly shattered behind the wall. I didn't confront her. That's what she expected. Rage, shouting, drama. I gave her none. I smiled when she came out later, pretending surprise at seeing me awake. She kissed my cheek, smelling of wine and secrets. That's when I knew she'd never see me coming. The next morning, while she slept, I started planning. Not revenge, justice. I began with her phone. I knew her passcode. She never thought she'd need to hide it from me. Screenshots, messages, photos, I documented everything. Him, her, and their months of filth disguised as nostalgia. Next, I went silent. I played the doting fiancé, cooked for her, massaged her shoulders, smiled in photos. Let her friends keep thinking I was the lucky fool. Behind the scenes, I met with my lawyer, changed the prenup I had stupidly waived at her insistence, quietly transferred funds from our joint account into one she didn't know existed. I made copies of every text, every hotel receipt, every message that started with, "Remember that time we snuck away?" and ended with, "Can't wait to do it again," all neatly stored in a drive labeled Wedding Playlist. The irony amused me. The night of our parties arrived. She wore a white dress that barely deserved the color. She kissed me before leaving, eyes bright. "Don't get too wild," she teased. I didn't, but I got prepared. While she partied, I executed step 2. I uploaded the files, photos, videos, messages, to a private link, then scheduled an email to her parents, her boss, and her bridal party. It would go out at 8 a.m. sharp, her breakfast in bed. I wasn't cruel for fun. I wanted her to understand humiliation the way I had, quietly, deeply, irreversibly. She stumbled home around 3, makeup smeared, heels in hand. I pretended to be asleep. At 8:02, I heard her phone buzz, once, twice, then a storm. Her scream ripped through the house. I stayed in bed, eyes open, listening. She rushed into the room, holding her phone like it was burning her. "What did you do?" I turned to her, calm. "What I had to." Her voice broke. "You ruined me." "No," I said softly. "You did that yourself. I just hit send." She fell to her knees, sobbing, begging. The same woman who'd once promised me forever, now choking on her lies. I didn't shout. I didn't touch her. I just stood up, walked to the door, and left her crying in the ruins of her own making. Outside, the air felt different, lighter. Her parents called me that afternoon. They didn't need details. They'd seen enough. The wedding was canceled within the hour. Her bridesmaids ghosted her. Her job suspended her after her boss saw the messages she'd sent during work hours. I watched it unfold like a movie I'd already seen. Every frame predictable, every consequence deserved. She tried calling, 20 times, maybe more. I didn't block her. I just let her voice fade into voicemail. Silence is a better punishment than words. 2 weeks later, I mailed her a small box. Inside, her engagement ring, the one she said made her feel safe, and a note that read, "You shaved for him. Now you're stripped of everything." I never heard from her again. People say revenge doesn't bring peace. They're wrong. Peace isn't always quiet. Sometimes it's the echo of justice delivered precisely, without rage. When I think back to that moment, the laughter, the mockery, the betrayal, I don't feel pain anymore, just clarity. Love blinded me. Betrayal sharpened me. She taught me that some people only learn truth when it burns their comfort to ash, and I gave her that truth, wrapped in silence and sent with a smile. This morning, I made myself breakfast: eggs, toast, black coffee. Her seat across the table is empty, sunlight cutting through where she used to sit. And for the first time in a long time, I taste peace, because she got exactly what she deserved, and I finally got mine.